Hello and welcome back to another video. Now again, it's not the normal commentary rant because I have nothing else to talk about this week about commentary. It is about what businesses to buy in GTA Online and what businesses not to buy in GTA Online. But before we get into that, please like and subscribe, as it really helps out the channel and it lets me know that you want more content like this, instead of the normal commentary rant where I just talk about topics and take the piss. Also, before I do get into the main part of the video, I would just like to point out that a friend of mine has uploaded a video similar to this. Well, it's literally the exact same, so I will be putting his link to the video in the description. Go and show it some love and support. Blow him up. But now we're going to get into the main part of today's video. So the first business I would recommend buying would have to be the salvage yard, and the reason for this, as you'll see in a minute, is because the payout is very fucking good, considering the missions are all quite simple and very easy to do, as well as the setups. The payout is literally 300k for 2 of the cars this week, so I would recommend you buy this if you have enough money. They go from for 1.6 million to 2.6 million, which is rather expensive, but trust me, the benefit is worth it. And it well and truly is, as you'll see in a minute. 2 of the cars are 300,000 for this week. Only one of the cars is 200 grand, which I would still recommend getting just in case. Now, the next piece of property that I recommend you get is the agency. And as you'll see in a minute, the payout is absolutely immaculate for the VIP contracts. You can also, as you'll see again in a minute, request your personal vehicle. You can get a free helicopter from it too. It might be one of the private ones. I don't know. I haven't tried it out. But yeah, this property is very good if you want to make lots of money fast, and you can repeat the missions as many times as you want. But again, I recommend getting this seriously because the payout is amazing for the VIP contracts, as you'll see in a literal second on your screen. And the agency is fairly cheap for what you earn in the VIP contracts. As you'll see in a minute, you get 1 million per one, I think. I could be very wrong, but as you can see at the bottom, it says payment 1 million. Yeah, it's just a very good payout in general, and I would recommend making the investment into buying this building, as you can earn your money back very quickly for what you bought it for. And again, you'll see in a minute that you can get your personal vehicle and the helicopter. You can also get the SUV service for free. It's a very good business to buy. Now, as you can see on your screen, the next business that we are going to buy is going to be the Acid Lab. Now, the reason why I recommend you buy the Acid Lab, or you can do the DAX missions to get the Acid Lab for very cheap, but as you can see, the product sells for 249,000. You can boost the acid production and whatnot. Now, this business is very good because the DAX missions are very simple to do and the payout is amazing for selling them. You can also drive the Acid Lab, and it's got this big ass ramp on the front, which is very fun to just drive around if you really want to. You can flip cars over like I'll show you in a second. Yeah, it's just a very fun vehicle to drive around, and it's got the Acid Lab in the back to make you your money back quick for what you paid for it. But overall, it is a very good business and vehicle to own, as it is quite fast for such a clunky vehicle. But yeah, we'll be getting on to the next business right now. Now, in my opinion, I would not recommend buying the bottom dollar bounty department or bail enforcement, whatever you want to call it. As you can see, I bought it. This one was for 2.2 million, which is rather ridiculous considering the payout is very low for each one of the bounties that you have to go and get. Well, you don't have to go and get them. It's completely optional. The only good thing about the bottom dollar bail enforcement is that you can get the staff that work there to go and do bounty work for you. But as you'll see in a second, the payout is absolutely ridiculous for how much the building costs. The most wanted, they regenerate once every other day. The other ones are once every hour. The payout is just genuinely so low. Anyways, we'll be getting on to the next business now. Now, the auto shop may have some different opinions from different people, but personally I do recommend buying it, as you get the option to customize customers' cars, as you'll see in a second on your screen here, which can be confusing because the pay can vary from like 50 to 60 grand depending on the car, but that is not all that what you get. You also get the board for the mission robberies over here, which they're a bit difficult, but the payout is quite alright for them. Obviously, I'm not going to click on that board because I haven't finished them all. But yeah, you also get this little office, which is completely useless. And then you have the living quarters and the exotic export vehicles list, which can both earn you quite a bit of money from the exotic exports list. But personally, I recommend buying this if you want to try and maximize your profit just in GTA Online alone. But yeah, now this isn't a business as such. This is where you would access the DAX mission. You have to do the first and last dose missions. If you do both of them, you get the opportunity to get the acid lab for very cheap. You should see a D icon where I just was. If not, come around this general area. Ron should call you, and then you should see a big R on your map. You go to that, that's how you start the first mission. And basically, it's just very good payout because once you do it for the first time, it's 100k. Don't worry, there will be a part 2 to this video, but that is the end of the video for now. If you did enjoy it, please go and like and subscribe. And as I said, I will link my friend who done a similar video in the description. Go show his channel some love and appreciation, as he uploads more regular than me, which is obviously very shocking considering my upload schedule is on point. Anyways, please do like and subscribe, as it really helps out the channel and it boosts my content out there to more viewers, so that eventually I can get famous and promise and keep a regularly upload schedule where the content won't just disappear for weeks on end, because all it is I get busy sometimes. So yeah, and I'll run out of things to talk about. But yes, if you did enjoy the video, go and leave a like, leave a comment if you must. Let me know how I can improve future content. Peace.